Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so.
Today on the channel, we're going to be looking at a reservoir, as you can see behind us, and we're going to be looking at the big scale benefits of having one of these in your area. And we're going to compare this to a rain barrel. So we're going to be looking at the benefits of rain barrels today, taking the big scale benefits that we can see by having one of these in your area, but then comparing it to our smaller scale that we can see in our own homes. And as always, what are we going to look at? The science behind it. That's right.
I'm thinking that the wind is just so
That was
bad.
perfect. So when we look at a reservoir, what we're looking at is an artificially made body of water. And this can be made from multiple different ways. Sometimes if you see them in a smaller area, smaller reservoir, they are there just in an elevated part of the land that is just collecting water, collecting rainwater typically. But then we have larger reservoirs that can be produced from a dam, and that can be directing water towards the reservoir to be collected. All right, so when we look at the benefits of a reservoir, we can look at some minor benefits, and that would be like the economical benefit of tourism, recreation, things like fishing. Other benefits we can have are just wildlife habitats that can be created. And what we are going to mainly see as the main benefit is going to be the storage of water for future use. One of the main benefits that we can use is for farmers. We can divert this water out if there's drought type of seasons that are going on, and the amount of water is limited to them. Now, what we're going to look at next is we're going to see what we could do from the big scale benefits that we can see here, and we're going to see how we can use them in our small scale in our homes. And Adam's going to show you a couple tricks with a rain barrel to see how we can take the same concepts that we're using here, but in our homes.
Now here back at home, we're going to use that same concept of the large body reservoir that's being filled up by that rainwater. We're going to small scale it back to the house. We're going to use that rain barrel to catch all that good rainwater, and we're going to use it for that future use. When we're preparing our rain barrel, we got to think about location of where we want to place it. Now this is a good spot for it because the rain is going to run off the roof into your gutter, and then you have your downspout at a slight pitch, okay? We'll place our rain barrel here because we have a higher elevation coming in on our inlet side, dumping into the barrel, and then we'll cut in, take a section out, and then we'll lower this outlet side so that the water, when it fills up in the barrel, it's not going to overflow out of top. It's going to run back into our downspout and run away from our foundation. We don't want it dumping anywhere near our house or the garage because that could be detrimental to the structure of the building that you're going to be placing your barrel next to. Now let's talk about the tools needed for this project. We have our drill, spade bit, tape measure, our silcock, our drill bit, our toggle bolts, a file, we have silicone, and we have our epoxy. Now I don't know about you guys, but when I start a project, I like to get amped up. Bow! Cranking up those tunes. Grabbing them tools. Because we got a lot of work to do in so little time. That being said, let's go! Cut the music. Let's show them the reality of how this project is actually going to go. have our rain barrel finished, all we have to do is wait for the rain. They're showing some in the forecast for tomorrow. That'll give our silicone enough time to harden up so it won't spread anywhere and start leaking. Once our barrel's filled up, then we can talk about the benefits of having rainwater for the plants around the house. Now that we have our rain barrel filled, let's talk about the benefits of that rainwater and what it could do for our plants.
All right, so when we look at our rain barrel, we're going to look at a couple main benefits. One of our first major benefits is going to be that this is going to be water kind of directly from nature. There's nothing that's really been done to the water. So it is relatively clean water. And what I mean by that is that we just don't have a lot of the chemicals, the extra things like chlorine, any fluoride or fluorine being put into the water supply. This isn't going to have any of that. So it's going to be a lot more natural water for your plants, and that's going to be something that they're going to be more acclimated to. It's going to help us give us our plants just a more natural supply of water. A couple other things are too is just economically saving money here. So what we're looking at is this is free water that's just coming from the sky. We're not paying anything extra for this. So we can use this water to our advantage to save a little bit of money and water our plants around our property.
We hope that you enjoyed the video today and got a lot of information that you can utilize for your own home. We ask that you please subscribe so we can bring you further videos, and always hit that notification bell so when our newest video comes out, you'll be notified right away. And as always, just hit that like button.
We hope everybody has a great day, and as always, come back here to learn the science
Behind it.
Have a good one. All right, have a good one, and as always, we're here to explain
the science
behind it.
Dang it. I like this. See you later.
Okay.